Take two, smoking Uncle Frank. Yeah, the first one I did, I forgot to put my microphone on like an idiot. And I don't want to bother with them little cheap little clip-on microphones because they break on me too often. I run over with my vacuum and shit. They're too small. I know I should get a professional microphone. They're too expensive. Anyway, smoking a little bit of my oh tin that I had back in my cellar forever. Well, not ever, 3 years. Briar Fox. Not bad. I'm pretty sure it's got Virginia and Burley or something in it. I don't have my eye loop handy because I got it back in my box of goodies in the back room, which is part of what my video is about today. A little bit of a rant. I was taking this thing apart. This is a magazine. It holds paintball rounds or projectiles, whatever you want to call them. For me, those hard rubber rounds or riot rounds that you can buy. They got the hard rubber ones, and then they got the really hard, heavy riot rounds, which is the ones that I want because I'm using these things for self-defense because I can't own a real one. So that's what it is. But anyway, I was taking this thing apart because, well, this one here, I showed you this one the other day. There's the rest of it there. That's the suppressor that goes on. It's a mock suppressor. That's all it is. All it does is makes the barrel longer. If you can look down the thing, you'll see it just extends the barrel. It makes the gun look a little more badass, whatever. Anyway, long story short, I was taking this thing apart because this is the magazine that came with that guy there. To clean it because, well, I bought it on eBay and it was dirty and everything was disgusting and took it apart. I had two of them. I got two of them actually. The first one survived. The second one didn't. It's okay now, but I'm gonna show you something. You see this little bar here that kind of pulls back there? It's got two little. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's two little little nubs on the end that hold the bar in place. Okay, that holds the balls from falling out, so you don't lose your balls. Yeah, everybody needs a retaining bar so they don't lose their balls. I know I need one to hold my head back so I don't lose it. But anyway, and there's a little spring that's almost looks like a cut off piece of like a ballpoint pen spring or something. Only it's got a little. The end of it is kind of curled up with a little circle, so the pin goes through, and then it fits down inside, and it grabs the bar and causes it to spring back and forth, so you don't lose your balls. Well, took the first one apart, and I know about all this stuff. It's in my head, but I forgot. I took everything apart perfectly, and I pulled the thing because it comes apart in two pieces, two halves, as you can see the split down the center there. And went to wash it, and then I was like, oh, the spring. I forgot because I pulled the pin out carefully. I remembered that. I forgot the spring when I got done because the spring just floats in there, okay, until it's locked down with the bar. Well, I found the spring. Okay, everything was great. I put it back together. Got it all done. I was like, I'm going to remember next time because I got one more to go. Hmm. Old men with old brains that don't work. I forgot again. And I took it apart, opened it up, dropped all the pieces out, went to wash it, and like, oh, I forgot the pin and the spring this time. So I pulled it out. When I pulled it apart, when I pulled it in two pieces, the pin ends popped off and the spring flew out somewhere and the pin went somewhere and I looked all over the damn living room, couldn't find it. I mean, I tore the living room apart trying to find it. I think it's in my vacuum now. I was sweeping earlier and I think my vacuum found it actually. But anyway, long story short, I went online. I went to a place called Rockstar Tactical. Found the pin. Found all the parts I needed, plus a couple other things that I thought I could use. Um, bought the pin, and I noticed in the pin description, okay, because they had a picture of the pin. I thought they don't have little end things on there on the pin in the description. So I emailed them because I couldn't find little nubbin things. They were there. I'm just old and stupid and couldn't find the damn things. But I wrote them and they said no, those are separate. Separate for a pin. You'd think the pin and the little pieces on the end would come all in one piece, but no, they're trying to make as much as they can. Only 95 cents for little end pieces, but now I gotta pay the damn shipping again. So I ordered a bunch of them. I ordered 6 of them because there's one for each end. And I've got 3 of the springs and 3 of the pins coming, so I got enough for 3. I got extras in case I fuck up again and lose one, which is possible. So anyway, I bought the reason I was doing all that stuff is because I got another shorter mag that goes in this guy here. This is a first strike. Now, this magazine will work in the first. It's backward compatible. All you need is one of these old guys, a little slip cover that goes on. It even tells you which way it goes. Slip cover goes on, other way. Slip cover goes on like this. All right, come on. You worked before. You worked before for me. Anyway, the slip cover goes on. I'm not going to force it. Gotta have it right. Let's see. Which way does it go? This way? This way? Yeah, I think it's this way. I think I had it upside down. Or did I? I don't know. I'm upside down. Yeah, okay. Goes on. And then you can... Oh, God. It's tight. It's tight. I don't want to jam anything up. Okay. There we go. Makes for a longer mag. So, I've got some shorter mags, but the mags that came with the gun, they only use 8-gram CO2s. Now, I like to use at least 12 gram because, I mean, 8 grams, come on, you don't get much out. You don't get much action out of 8 grams of CO2. I got the 8-gram CO2s, but I've also got a modification back there since I want to use up my 8 because I still got some 8-gram CO2s laying back there. I don't want to use them up. I'm not going to throw them away or anything, so I want to use them up on the gun, on this gun here. But I got another magazine back there, but I had to borrow some donor parts off of it for this one because this one here is for my new baby, and I can't use the magazines in that one on this one because they're too short. So as soon as I get the pins in that, I'll fix that other one, and then I'll be able to shoot the 8. I've got one modified because when you buy the gun, you get two magazines, for the ammunition, 2 magazines, and one of them I already converted over to with a somebody online guy. It's called Cymertech. He's from England. He makes 3D printed mag shells. So what you got to do is you got to take your you just get the outer part. You gotta take one of your magazines that you have, and you gotta swap all the parts from that and put it into it. So you got room for a 12-gram cartridge. So I got one of them already swapped over. Didn't lose any parts when I did that one, thank God. But anyway, in the meantime, I'll just shoot my 12 grams out of this one here, and in a few days I'll have the rest of it, and I'll be able to put the other one together and finish off my 8-gram CO2s, and and then it gets broken down again and gets turned into a 12 gram because I'm never going to buy 8 gram CO2s again. Once I'm done with them, they're done. I'll stick with 12 gram. He also sells, and one of these days I'm going to get one from him, but 20 gram CO2. He's got one that's converted to take 20 gram CO2s, which is going to give it a heck of a lot more power. 20 gram CO2s are expensive though. They're a lot more than 12. They're not as readily available as 12 gram, but I'm going to get one or two of the doggone things anyways because I'm a nut. So, nice thing about this gun here, I'm going to take the barrel out. I'm going to show you something here. If I don't lose things, well, I didn't lose anything. I lost my mind, that's all. Thought I felt something fly. Okay. Did I or didn't I? I don't think so, no. Oh, I know what that was. That was the, yeah, that was this thing here. That was the little, yeah, I thought the spring came out. No, the spring didn't come out until then later. But anyway, the nice thing about these is that these, which are longer barrels, work on these as well. And then you can even put your little suppressor on there, which gives you more velocity because you got a longer barrel, because the gas has more time to expand in the barrel and yada, yada, yada. So, not something I'd carry on the street, but a little too big for that, but good fun at home. And somebody ever comes in my house and tries to rape me or my cat, I'm all set. Not to mention the fact that these things here, I know what I lost. I know what flew off. It was one of the detents. There's little rubber things that go in the end. If you look down the barrel, you'll see yeah, they keep the balls from just rolling out the barrel. That's what went flying off on me. It's under there somewhere. I'm not worried about that though, because I've got a whole box full of them. I bought them online. There's a guy that 3D prints them as well, because the ones that come on the First Strike, they're kind of cheap. The ones that First Strike makes, they're not strong. They're not as strong. And when I'm using them real heavy 8 gram balls, they don't hold them back. The balls just want to. I keep losing my balls again. So I'll recover it. It's a pretty big white thing, and it just, they don't go in as tight as the First Strike ones, but they work a lot better. They're a little looser in the channel, so that's not a big deal. Once you get them in the gun, they stay in place. So, what else did I want to ramble about? I don't remember. Anyway, that's where I'm at with that. I think my detent went under the chair somewhere. There it is. Okay, now you get to see what the detent looks like. That's the detent. And then the detent just goes in. You got to make sure, though, you got to put them in that way, because the balls got to go so that they flip back. If you've got them backwards, you're going to end up breaking your detents, and then you end up losing your balls again. I can't help that. That's just too good of a joke, I guess. I don't know. I just let the spring roll out on me. A good thing the spring is gigantic. I'll find it when I'm done. The hell with it. It's on the floor somewhere. It's a big, long, frickin' thing. I can't lose it. If I lose that, then there it is. I got it. See what I mean? Too big to lose. I'm a master of losing things. I fix watches for a living, so you can guess how many times this guy ends up on the floor crawling around looking for some little piece that he's flipped off his tweezers. But I get it. I put the barrel back in so I don't have to worry about losing it again. And then check, yeah. You got to look down the barrel. You got to look not down the barrel. Don't ever look down the barrel of a gun unless it's unloaded like me. Um, but you got to look down there because you can. That's what's nice about the white detents. You can see if they're lined up right. Because if they're not lined up right, if you can't see them, then you know that this opening here, that thing there has got to line up because that's where the balls come in. So otherwise, you can't load your balls. So. Ha ha ha! I'm so funny today. Anyway, that's it for me and my co-host for the day. Hope you like what I had this chat and bitch about and what have you. But I just felt like doing a video for you, and I got some just to end this with Christmas time's coming. I got a really old, probably it's got to be older than 20 years now. Christmas cheer that I'm gonna crack open for you guys around Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or somewhere near there. So that's something for you to look forward to. I'm looking forward to it too because I can't wait to smoke this shit. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Hope everybody's well. Like, share, subscribe, and yada yada yada, all that stuff. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.